I'm sharing this one, man. I gotta share this one. It's gonna be a good one. Give me a second. I gotta share that thing. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Hope y'all ready, man. I hope y'all ready. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, what's good, oh, what's good, big O? We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking name. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all ready for it, man. Let's get it. Let's go, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man, and I'm back for some more. You know, let's go, man. I'm ready for it. I hope y'all ready for it, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. First and foremost, if y'all are here and you like my content, make sure your notification bell's on. Make sure you are still subscribed, and make sure you go check my channel, because I'm dropping content. A lot of people don't. I have thousands of subscribers, and I only get, the views that I get. So it's not up to y'all. It's not up to me. Well, actually, it's not up to me. It's up to y'all to stay tuned in and check in, because this type of content is not going to get promoted. What's good, D.I.s? What's good, sweetheart? Hope you and the fam are doing good, man. God bless y'all. Never stress y'all, man. I hope y'all doing good. But for all my people who like my content, please go and make sure my notification bell is on, because these notifications don't go out. People, a lot of people don't be here like I be wanting. But let's go. We all did this to ourselves is the topic for today.
We all did this to ourselves. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing real good, man. I had to take yesterday off. I had a lot to do. But we're doing good, man. Crunching, just making it happen, you know. Now, we all did this to ourselves, y'all. And what is it? What do I mean? What, Big Betty? What do you mean? You're always saying some outlandish things and some grand statements. What do I mean today by we did this to ourselves? Every agenda that comes out, every agenda that is pushed onto us as humans, every agenda that comes out and gets presented to us, y'all feed into it. Every agenda. It's sad. It's sad. We are grown-ups. I'm not talking to kids. I'm not talking about children. Children and teenagers have the ability and the right to be misled. Let me say that again. Children and teenagers have the right and ability to be misled because they are not in their full developmental state. So if you're young and you're not fully developed, I'm not talking to you. I'm not putting no blame on you. I'm not causing you any more stress than this world is going to give you, because this world is very stressful. The world and society, how we're living it, is extremely stressful. It shouldn't be, but it is. Now let's get to it. What do I mean by y'all did it to yourselves? When they come out with a fucking agenda, when they come out and say cash for clunkers, when they come out and say we want cash for clunkers, cash for clunkers. Who remembers that agenda that Obama pushed when he was in office? He made a program called Cash for Clunkers. And what Cash for Clunkers was he would give you a check, write you a check, or however much the value of the car was that you had, and all you had to do was give the government your car. People are so dumb. People are so dumb. They don't understand. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate you for sharing. For real, I do. Look, people are so dumb and so misinformed that they don't even realize that the old cars, the clunkers that Obama called them, the older cars were the cars that could be worked on. The older cars were the cars that could be fixed by any and everyday mechanics. My first car was a 1965 Mercury Marauder. 1965 was my first car. It was a 1965 Mercury Marauder 4-door. The car was a 1965. I worked on the engine. I did engine manifold block. I put lifters in my engine. I did gaskets in my engine. I put carburetor in my car. I fixed my carburetor. I adjusted my carburetor. And the carburetor is the amount of gas that goes into the engine. Listen. With those old clunkers, as they called them, you could have fully fixed and customized it and never have went without a car. But since you're so dumb, since Americans are so dumb, they gave up their rights and they've given up their fixable, usable, fixable cars for a piece of money that doesn't last. Let me explain something to y'all. Material things are always worth more than money. You use your money to buy material things, objects, stuff, items. So the items you're actually purchasing are worth more than the money that you're given to purchase it for. Now, what do I mean by that? If you need a flashlight and you have to pay $20 for the flashlight, the price you pay for the flashlight is irrelevant because you need to see at night. So you being able to see at night is worth way more than $20 value. It's a priceless value. So what I'm trying to tell you and explain to you is your old clunker, that old car that was a little outdated, that didn't look. See, this is where y'all better stop getting caught up in the vanity and the bullshit. That older car that you had that looked a little bit outdated. It looked a little bit boxier, a little bit more clunkier than the newer versions of the cars. You traded in your car and gave up. You sold in your car for a newer model vehicle, and guess what? The money they gave you that your old car is already gone, and the new model vehicle that you traded your car for is already broken. So did you play yourself or did you do yourself a favor? Every time they come out with an agenda, their agenda is for their best interest. When they were coming out with all this, be all that you can be in the Army Reserve, that was them needing soldiers. That, in the era that I grew up in, when America was needing soldiers and recruiting soldiers, you were sold and bombarded with propaganda to make you become a warrior and a soldier. Every movie in the early 90s was a war movie. Every movie in the early 90s was a fucking action movie. Every movie in the early 90s was a war movie. Every video game, action video game in the early 2000s and the early 90s were war video games. They were World War II. How many World War II video games did we get? Medal of Honor, Battlefield, this and that. It's so many video games where we kept getting World War II propaganda video games. Why did we keep getting this? Yes, exactly. Exactly. But that new agenda, where we're at now, they don't have to sell nobody nothing. Now it's just force. Now let me explain to you. I'm trying to show y'all how we got to where we're at today because y'all have fed into these fucking agendas. They told you, oh, we need soldiers, be an army, all these action movies, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger coming in, one man blowing up everybody with bazookas and rockets and all this shit, right? That's what all they showed us back in my days. That's all they had for us to watch was army action. And the reason why is because they were propagating you and serving you unlimited amounts of propaganda to make you want to join the army because they needed soldiers to fight their battles. They even had movies like G.I. Jane. See, women weren't allowed into the army back in the day. Let's keep this shit real. Women weren't allowed to fight in the army back in the days. So when they started allowing women and needing women, it wasn't allowing, they needed you to fight the war. They needed you to fight the fight. So just because they needed you to fight their fight for them, they made propaganda to make you feel comfortable and you feel special to fight their fight for them. AKA shit like G.I. Jane. I got that movie in the house on VHS. That was one of the biggest propaganda films in the world to make women join the military. And it worked. They paid Demi Moore. See, a lot of y'all ain't old enough to know nothing. Or your memory ain't good enough to put this shit together. But guess what? Mine is. So you're welcome. You're here and you're very welcome. Look, they paid Demi Moore. She was one of the first women actresses to get paid over $1 million for a film. She was one of the first. They did. Halle Berry was one with Monsters Ball when she let Billy Bob Thornton fuck her because he fucked her in real life. That was not a fake scene. He fucked her. They paid her $1 million to be naked in that movie. They paid a few female actresses $1 million, but Demi Moore was one of the first female actresses to get paid over $1 million for one film. And the reason why is because they had her cut her hair off for that movie. A woman's hair is everything to her. A woman's hair is everything to her. So for a woman to cut her hair off, to make a manly, masculine movie, to join a masculine, to portray a masculine image, they had to pay Miss Demi Moore $1 million+. Now, let's get to it. A lot of women fed into that hairless, manly, masculine agenda after that, and you started having all these butches coming out, all these You know, white women with butchy hair and cutting their hair off. All this shit started because y'all fed into a propaganda. These ideas are not new in your head. You did not come up with nothing special and said, oh, I feel like masculine today. I'm going to shave my hair off and I'm going to hang out with the fellas today. You didn't come up with that idea. A movie taught you that shit. A propaganda event taught you that shit. You didn't come up with none of this on your own. You were led down a line of agendas over generations of time, and now you're at a point of no return, damn near, and now you can't figure it out. We're living in a world right now. Let's keep it real. We're living in a world right now where on the national news, on the national television, on the national TV, which is supposed to be reality based or entertainment based, we're watching the world argue if women are men or not. We're witnessing the world be confused whether a woman, the Algerian boxer who beat the shit out of that lady with one hit, bah! We're watching, witnessing, and wondering if this is a real woman or not. We're living in such a state of mental confusion and mental delusion because we're deluded mentally. We're confused mentally. We're destroyed and defeated mentally as a nation. We're living in such a defeated state mentally to where we're witnessing we're witnessing on the news if people arguing if women are men or not. We're witnessing men in society acting like they're women. And now I'm not saying that they don't have the rights to, because the government gave them the legal rights to do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I'm not to speak against a motherfucker's legal rights. That's not what I'm here for, because everybody should have rights. But just because you have the right to be insane does not mean you should be insane. Let me show y'all something. It's our fault because we got so many motherfuckers who fed into fantasies and lied to themselves. Look at this shit, man. Let's go. Look at this shit, man. I can't make this up. Y'all hope y'all are ready for this.
Identifies as a cat. I am a beautiful.
Shut your. Look, hold on. I gotta get this right.
I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat. I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box. I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest, for the ones that identifies as cat or dog. I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest, for the ones that identifies as cat or dog. I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest, for the ones that identifies as cat or dog. I am a beautiful.
This motherfucker just said he's a beautiful lie black lie woman. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. This motherfucker's clearly insane and out of his mind. He's clearly insane and out of his mind. And this motherfucker said He's a beautiful black woman first, but sometimes he identifies as a cat or a dog. And I hope you have a leash or a litter box for people who identify as cats or dogs. So if this nigga come over your house, I got a cat, right? And I would never let this nigga in my house. I would never let no nigga like this around my children or in my house because he's too insane. You can't do nothing but confuse mine. You can't do nothing but confuse you. You're bringing confusion. So you're not coming through the threshold of my house. First and foremost. First and foremost. Because he can feel like whatever he wants to feel like. But the nigga's ugly ass white man. Talking about he's a beautiful black woman and a cat and a dog when he feels like it. Are we being honest here? Is this reality? Is that reality? Thank you, Big O. I love you, bro. I appreciate you, my bro. Is that reality? Thank you, Big O. I love you, my bro. I appreciate you, bro. For real. Is that reality, y'all? This man, this ugly ass man. Let me play it again. We'll play it again.
I am a beauty.
See,
I am a beauty.
It's our fault why we're in this situation right now. Because you got niggas like him. Hold on, my screen is real trashy on quality, but look. This nigga's hold on. We're gonna zoom in. For one, he's a handicapped man. He's handicapped. We have a handicapped man who is mentally insane and he's having an identity crisis. But he's legally has the right to identify as wherever the fuck he wants to. So I'm not saying he's not able to do this. But this is why I'm saying this is our fault. Why we're like this. We fucked ourselves by feeding into agendas. This nigga said he's a cat. Now, listen, I got a cat in there. I got a litter box, right? I got a cat. Say this nigga's in my house, which he wouldn't be, but I say this nigga's in my house. Device is overheating. Oh my God. Y'all give me a second, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm bringing this in. I'm bringing it in. This thing talking about my device is overheating. That's a lie. See, these devices, this AI has the ability to do. What's up? Shit crazy, man. Yeah, we still here. I'm still here. Hold on. I gotta set this thing up. Let me lift this thing up a little bit. I ain't been inside in a minute. Hold on. Lift this up. Yeah, I know. Hold on. It's going down. Shit ain't gonna stop. Ain't nobody stopping that. They trying to stop something. They ain't stopping nothing. There you go. I'm trying to get this tripod set up. Now. All right. Now, let me get that colorful shit off. Oh, man, that's crazy, man. Did y'all just see what just happened, man? They talking about... Let me explain to y'all something, man. Nope. Turn my brightness back up. Fucking phones, bro. These phones are controlled by AI. Look, they turn brightness back down and shit and all kind of shit. Hold on. Damn, can I make it regular? Damn, this shit is crazy, bro. It's still too big. Hold up. There we go. Glad to help out. Got your back, bro. Yeah, nah, for real. Now listen, Big O, I appreciate you so much. Now listen, man. Can I talk to y'all, man? Can I talk to y'all? Because I was talking about the damn weird ass nigga who identified as a dog and a cat and a black woman, but he's not. This delusion that we done fed into, that y'all done fed into, the insanity that y'all have accepted normalized into your life is the reason why ain't nobody gonna come help us. The illusion and the insanity and the delusion and the fucking insanity that y'all feed into is the reason why we're living in the state of confusion we're living in. Now, the sad part about this shit is, man, they want to stop people like Big Bad from talking, and a lot of people hate Big Bad. And, you know, a lot of people love Big Bad, and then a lot of people don't like Big Bad, right? The people who don't like me are the people who are with the shits. The people who don't like me are the people who are a part of the problem. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. If you have a problem with Big Bad, you're a part of the problem, because the only thing I ever try and have tried to do is point out the flaws and inconsistencies of man so we can change and rearrange it. So if you're not and see, this is the thing too. A lot of motherfuckers, we want everything so comfortable. A lot of motherfuckers want everything so easy and comfortable. But has your life ever been easy or comfortable? Where is our lives easy and comfortable at? Because the last time I checked, they're on the news arguing if a woman is a man and if a man is a woman. And the reason why they're arguing if a man is a man and a woman is a woman is because there's so many motherfuckers out here who feel like cats and dogs when they ugly frogs. It's so many motherfuckers out here.
I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest for the ones that identifies as cat or dog.
Because a bunch of motherfuckers run around out here like that. Crazy motherfuckers getting the right, and you have the right to be crazy, just like I have the right to remain silent or they're going to put holes in my black ass. We all got little rights. You know what I mean? You got the right to be crazy, and I got the right to remain silent or they're going to blow a hole in my big black ass. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to light some incense on you, light some incense for you fucking crazy people out here. So maybe you can get a whiff of what I'm kicking and you can get your mind right. How the fuck do we live in a world where they're arguing and confused about if a woman is a man, and we about to goddamn be, listen, we worrying about stupid shit like that over here, right? We arguing over insane shit like that over here. We're arguing over insane shit like that over here while people over in the other continents around the world are fighting for their rights. They're fighting for their freedoms. They're fighting and standing up for their motherfucking rights right now. And the reason why they're fighting so much and standing up for their rights right now is because they didn't feed into a bunch of fake agendas like your fucking ass did. So while you're over here putting shit up your ass because you fed into an agenda, or putting some up somebody else's ass because you fed into an agenda, other countries and continents are standing up for their rights and fighting for what they believe in. So because you believe in booty, that's all you gonna fight for the fucking right to believe in. And while it's people like everybody online talking bullshit, the few people like Big Bad who talk real shit get ostracized and penalized. How in the world is it 80 degrees outside and my fucking phone overheated? How in the world when I'm cooking and talking about the ugly ass dog cat man, my phone magically overheats? You know why? Because AI runs this shit now. This shit is not run by nobody else. AI runs this shit now. Let me show y'all something that you might not have heard. For all my YouTubers, for all my fellow YouTubers, let me show you something that you might not have heard. Hold on, I'm about to trying to find it. This shit is so messed up, man. I hope it pops up on here again. What I seen on here today is the destruction of people like me, or the potential destruction, or the what they might try to destroy of people like me from having a life and some money for themselves. See, people like me never envisioned making money off YouTube. I never envisioned getting anything off of this. I only ever envisioned helping somebody out. I've never ever thought about trying to be a content creator, making money and doing this and that. I never thought about that. I started YouTube as a visual video vlog for my family because I moved out of state and I wanted my family to have a record of me, and I wanted to leave, you know, some, like, since I can't be with you, I want to leave something for you to be with me with, like, you know, leave a video with for you to watch so we can be together. That's the reason I started this shit. Now, fast forward now, Big Betty's making a couple dollars off of it. I ain't doing nothing. I'm making a couple dollars. I haven't got a YouTube check yet, but I will very soon. I will very soon have my first YouTube check off this shit if AI doesn't turn their back on me. Because let me explain something to y'all. The last time I went viral, the last time I went super viral and my channel went crazy, I'm gonna read your comments just a second, Shameless TV. I appreciate you. I love you. I just got to get this off my chest. I'm gonna read your comments in a second. Don't delete them. The last time I went viral and I got about 2,300 subscribers. I got about 700, almost 800,000 views in 1 month time span. I had got almost 1 million views in one time span. And also on top of that, I had thousands of people pouring in comments that you couldn't keep up with. Unbelievable, like real viral. I really broke into the internet and went real viral. When that happened, I was already monetized by YouTube, but guess what YouTube did the day after I went viral? They turned my channel monetization off, talking about for whatever they said. I'm not even gonna go back and forth about the reason. They turned my monetization off the day after I went viral, so they would not have to pay me. AI is doing this. When your videos, see, a lot of people don't know how this shit goes because a lot of people are not monetized YouTubers. Let me speak to the up and coming YouTuber how you might not have a chance no more. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna show you why I'm saying that. This ain't no bullshit. I'm not. Listen to this. When you get monetized, your views, your video, say if I make my video monetizable and I put ads on it, and that's pretty much how you generally will get paid. You put ads on your video, you give YouTube the ability to put ads on your video so they can promote products and try to sell shit off of your video, right? So with them doing that, now, fuck all that. Let me show y'all what's going on. Fuck all that. I'm not gonna break it down because if you want to be a YouTuber, just know that the game is pretty much, it's rigged and it's pretty much over. Watch this. YouTube CEO dies. Yesterday, y'all. The CEO of YouTube died 2 days ago. She died. And she was only 56 years old. Yesterday, 2 days ago, the CEO of YouTube dies at 56 young fucking years old from cancer. Right? So I read the story yesterday. I reading it, you know, like, damn, it was sitting crazy with me. I'm like, damn, this shit is fucked up because I'm YouTube, you know, damn, this is crazy. Well, like, not understanding that I could still possibly do some shit on YouTube because companies still keep going after the owners die. But then guess what I seen today? I was looking at it on Google, that Google was saying all these other companies and corporations are saying Google is a monopoly. And they're saying Google is a problem. They're saying Google has too much power and too much control over too many things, and something has to be done about it. Google is the one who pays these checks, these YouTubers checks. Google, it is. I'm going to read all your comments, Shameless Via. Listen, Google is the one who pays YouTubers checks. Google is the company you have to sign up for and assign tax forms for. I've already signed my tax forms and all that for Google. We work for Google if you work on YouTube, right? So if the CEO of YouTube dies and the government is saying now, magically the government is saying YouTube is a monopoly, doesn't that seem to you, because me in my logical mind, that seems like they're about to get rid of YouTube. Or if not get rid of it, dramatically change it. Now, if you've been a YouTuber for more than 5 years, because I've been a YouTuber for more than 5 years, the rules have already changed. They changed the rules when Lyor Cohen took over. Now, I'm talking about the bosses. So I'm not disrespecting the bosses, but I'm talking about them because I have to explain this to people who don't understand shit. If you have to use your mind. Stop being dumb. Use your mind. Look, when a few years ago, when Lyor Cohen took over the music side of YouTube, and around that time they changed the requirements for you to get money and how you get money on YouTube. They made it to where children's channels could not get any money. Like if you make a video that says, is it for kids? Is it not for kids? You push yes or no. If your shit says it for kids, it can go out to a broader audience. You can get more views possibly and potentially because it goes out to a broader audience, but they don't monetize channels and videos that are made for kids anymore. And the reason why they don't monetize videos and channels that are for kids anymore is because children will sit there and watch your video over and over and over and over and over again. That's why all the children channels on YouTube have, each video be having 400 million views, 400 million views, 300 million views, 200 million views, 100 million views. Like these children will sit there and fucking watch these same videos over and over and over again. And the reason why they do that is because their sorry ass parents give them a laptop or a phone and leave them alone. So it's your fault for feeding into all these agendas and allowing all this shit to take place without you having an active role in it, or without you being logical about how it's going to affect you or be affectable in the future. Now, they took the money away from the children channels. So now that been happened. That's 5 years ago they did that. They took that money away, so now you got to say you got an adult channel. It's rules to this shit. It's levels to this shit. If you don't know, it ain't for you to know. You got to do your due diligence if you're going to be a YouTuber. It's not just posting videos on YouTube and thinking it's going to do something. No, it's understanding the game, the algorithm, understanding the whole thing that's going to, that it's just not something that just you can just do, right? Because everybody just thinks like, oh, I could post videos on my shit and post. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you will have worked your ass off to get to the point of monetization, and you won't even be able to be monetized because you didn't know or don't follow the rules. So it's never it's your participation. It's you it's us who have led us all down this path of destruction. Now, the CEO dies at 56, and then now after 1 day after she died, the government is saying Google is too powerful. We got to do something about it. What? Was the Google saying it was something too powerful about it when they were censoring Donald Trump, the president of the United States? Was Google saying it was too powerful when Facebook was motherfucking censoring Donald Trump, the president of the United States, as well as millions and millions of other people? But I ain't even talking about you and me. Fuck you and me. I'm talking about they were censoring the president of the United States. And people are so dumb in their ideologies, they would say, he's a bad man. He grabbed women by the coochie. He's a bad man. He did this and that. That's why they watching him. No, if you can't understand that the government watching the president is a serious fucking thing, and it shows that if he don't have no rights, you don't have no rights. If you can't understand that and put them two things together, ain't nothing I can say to you. You know, and I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Other than the fact that YouTube and internet and AI, because it's not just YouTube, it's AI. AI is the one who's the problem, y'all. AI is the one who deems if you're saying something wrong and flags you. It's not humans. It's AI. It's AI who's watching. It's AI who's turning your phone, making your phone get too hot and overheating. It's AI who will shut your phone down. Man, my other phone, I got another phone, and my other daughter's phone, our phones ain't even been able to call nobody lately. You got to turn your phone off and turn it back on. AI is doing this shit. Allen Iverson. I'm going to call him Allen Iverson from now on so y'all understand. So I won't have to say that 2-letter word. Allen Iverson is doing this shit, man. And I ain't talking about the basketball player. Allen Iverson's doing this shit to us. Allen Iverson's watching us all day. Allen Iverson's the one who says your product ain't good enough to be distributed in the world. Man, I was at Walmart yesterday with my kids trying to get some supplies for my animals and shit and house and shit, right? And I was walking through the toy aisle, walking past the toy aisle, and every box of toys had, on the box it said RFID. Every box of toys I seen had said RFID on it. And I said to myself, why the fuck are they putting radio frequency identifying devices? Because that's what RFID means, radio frequency identification device. RFIDs are them little chips that they put in your fucking, I wish I had my wallet with me. RFID chips are that little chip that's in your debit card. That's what an RFID chip. Radio frequency identified device. So they're putting RFID chips in all the kids' toys. You know why? When your child's playing with the toy, when your child is moving the toy around, when your child is near the toy, when he has the toy, hey, Allen Iverson can listen to your child. Allen Iverson can listen to how your child's playing, and Allen Iverson can learn your child and learn what your children like to promote products to the parent. See, Allen Iverson's more custom with his sales pitches. Allen Iverson's not going to walk to your door and try to sell you nothing. I'm going to read all your comments, I swear to God. Allen Iverson's not going to come to your door and try to sell you nothing like a damn salesman, like the dude want to come to your house and clean your carpet and shit. No, that's not Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson's listening to you and customizing his experience for you. And it's your dumbass who keeps purchasing all these Allen Iverson devices. Oh, they got the new Apple iWatch that tracks my blood pressure. Dumbass. They got this new chip I can put in my back of my neck and it tracks my blood pressure and my blood sugar. Dumbass. So you're so unhealthy. So you're so fucking inadequate and unhealthy and imbalanced as a human that you need Allen Iverson to tell you how to eat. God damn. God damn. You don't know what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat. Oh, I forgot. My people perish due to lack of knowledge. I forgot. You don't live to eat, you eat to live. Look, while my dumb ass smoke and dumb shit like that, guess what else I do? Take me some oxygen. You know what I mean? Take some oxygen in. You know what I mean? I buy oxygen and shit. When you go to the hospital, first thing they gonna do, IV and oxygen. Oxygen, the lack of oxygen is one of the number one causes for many multitudes of ailments. The lack of oxygen to your brain, I think it's like what, a couple, not even that long. If you lose oxygen to your brain, you'll very quickly perish. That's why motherfuckers who go inside, like, you know, use gas masks to smoke and go in those hot boxing in cars and shit, you pass out and shit. Because you ain't got enough oxygen in your blood. You don't have enough oxygen in your brain. You don't have enough oxygen in your lungs. Shit, they say when you're outside, you're only getting about roughly 30% of oxygen. Hold on, let's see. Let me ask Google God, because AI, Allen Iverson knows everything. Let's ask Allen Iverson. AI, how much air is in breathable? Hold on. AI, how much oxygen is in breathable air?
According to climate change, NASA, the air in Earth's atmosphere is made up of approximately 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. Air also has small amounts of other gases, too, such as carbon dioxide, neon, and hydrogen.
You ain't even getting nothing but 21% of air. You ain't even breathing nothing but 21% oxygen outside. Let's go outside and get some fresh air. It's only 21% of air. The rest of it is gas. Boy, if you only knew where you were at and had knowledge, you would be better off. And niggas be like, man, I don't want to hear that big bad nigga talk, bro. That nigga be just talking shit, bro. No, this nigga Big Bad, they gonna teach you everything you need to know. Everything, bro. Because I'm not just one way. I'm well versed. Let's go. Let me read the comments, man. Straight up. Shamelessly V, I appreciate you, sweetheart. Big O, I appreciate you, brother, man. I appreciate your wife. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Shamelessly V said, so grateful to catch this live right now. Really need something to focus on right now. Thank you. Exactly. I'm here for y'all. We here for this. We need each other, man. We need each other, man. I need y'all to watch me, and y'all need me to be watched. And we need to share and trade information. We need each other. Check my channel every day, because I got content for you every day. It don't got to just be live. I'm always here. I always got good information and content. Yep, gets too hot or the battery drains rapidly. Nah, yeah, my battery, same thing, Shamelessly V. My battery on this phone I'm on now, it goes by so fucking quick. That's why I be on here about, y'all got to get off, my battery dying. That should be on 80% when I get on live, and 1 hour live will kill your phone down to 0. My other phone I got about 4 phones. See, the government don't know what to do with me because they don't know which phone to target. They be targeting my other phone. They don't be fucking with this phone. And then my other phone, they don't even know about that phone. So, you know, I got two emails on my other phone. And then my daughter got another phone, my daughter's phone. It ain't my phone, but you know, I pay for it. That's her phone, but still, I got a bunch of phones for these niggas. So they don't be knowing which one to target, but when Allen Iverson figures you out, he gonna get you. It's so bad right now, y'all. Let me explain to y'all, show y'all something. Y'all, oh God. Man, we just had a hurricane down here, right? And it been raining every fucking day. I'm talking about every day for about 2 weeks straight. Rain, 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 right? Oversaturated. Yesterday I had mold in the house. I'm cleaning mold and because everything mildewy and it's rain. It's just, I cleaned up like a motherfucker yesterday. I stayed up till, I didn't finish cleaning until 2:30 in the morning. After going to the stores, we spent like 5 hours at the stores. I came back in my laundry and shit. I got home from doing my laundry at 1:30 in the morning. Hand to God. Shit crazy. But look. I forget what I was going to. Well, fuck it. Let me keep reading the comments. Fuck what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the worms. I'm gonna tell y'all about this zombie apocalypse shit too. I'm gonna tell y'all about some zombie apocalypse shit. Y'all, y'all better get ready for me. Y'all better be ready for me. I ain't playing. Allen Iverson, you can kiss my ass on this one. I'm finna show my people what's going on. They eliminated a bunch for a whoop. Watch for the patterns. Yeah, man. Y'all, what? They took Dr. Sebi's life before whoop. They took a bunch of people's life before the whoop came out. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when this new one come out, oh my God, it's already out. But when this new one starts and the new lockdowns come, oh my God. See, what they're gonna do is let the next president deal with it. So it's gonna happen very soon, and the next president is gonna have to deal with it. Do y'all want Kamala Harris dealing with your with lockdowns? We already had Trump do the lockdown, so we know how Trump's gonna do the lockdowns. We already know. We know how he gonna do the lockdown. When Trump did the lockdown, keep it 1,000. When Trump did the lockdown, he paid the people who got laid off unemployment money, and then he handled it pretty decent. See, at that same very time in China, or a couple months before that in China, they were barring people in their houses. They were locking people in their apartments. They were barring apartment buildings shut. So say if you got a project building in China and it's like a high-rise apartment building where about 500 units in it, high-rise, 50 floors, 500 units, 10 floors a unit. I'm at 10 units a floor. You know what I'm saying? 500 unit apartments. They were fucking putting bars and barricading them people in those apartments. And America was calling it draconian measures. See, oh my God. Did y'all forget 4 years ago? Did you forget? Or are you so ready to get in the club and shake your ass? Yeah. You so ready to go back to work and be a slave? Oh my God, you don't remember? See, I was the batch of non-essential slaves. I was a non-essential slave. They didn't need me no more. They told me go home and wait until further notice. And guess what? That was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. That was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Because that was the moment where, what's up? Yeah, yes. You can have whatever you want. That was the moment when I knew I had to make something for myself. That was the moment when I knew I had to push my YouTube, push my online persona. I had to, and it's not a fake persona, but I knew I had to create an online outlet, an online source of income, an online source of informational sharing. I knew I had to create this back then. And so I've been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And we're here now. But at the same time, this is nothing to where we're going to be. But if Google's gets shut down, being that the CEO of YouTube is dead, do we have an option? Do we have still have potential to do this? The only thing that keeps me going is knowing I got real support from real people. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing that keeps me going. And knowing, the main thing that keeps me going, y'all, is knowing that if I don't do something for myself, then my life will have nothing. If I don't build something for myself, then my children won't have nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a foundation so my children could have a foundation to stand on when they become adults and I can't take care of them no more, or don't need to take care of them no more because either I'm old, or you get what I'm saying, or they old enough. See, my life is about the constant dedication of my people. My life is about the constant dedication of my planet. My life is about the constant dedication to health. And somewhere along the lines of that, maybe some prosperity will come along with it. But see, that's not something that I even achieved to attain, because if you want money, you'll do anything for it. If I wanted money, I'd have OnlyFans, I'd have this, I'd have that, I'd be a gigolo. But guess what? I don't just want money. Money is a byproduct of hard work, y'all. So don't sit around and do shit for the wrong reasons. Niggas be like, I want to make some money on YouTube. I want people to listen to me. But guess what? Are you worthy? Are you worthy to be listened to? Do you have a message that is deserved to be listened to? Or do you want to get online and just push some agenda that you fucking follow? See, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. I'm gonna read every comment just a second. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. A lot of people are just speaking and regurgitating agendas and shit they heard from somebody else. You go study another man or study another woman and get online and try to duplicate and imitate that. See, no, not Big Bad. I got a real message. Yo, what the fuck was that? Sound like a bug fell over here or something. I got a real message because I'm a real man. Thank you for the support. Let's see, man, for real. I got a real message. Shamelessly V, I appreciate you and I love you, sweetheart, for real. I got a real message because I'm a real man. A lot of motherfuckers get on, study and duplicate everybody else because they only replicating agendas, because y'all are agenda-based people. Most people have nothing to stand on because they only follow an agenda what they like. Or the basketball season coming up. I studied the stats. He shot 3-4 and 4-2 in the half, in the quarter. In the fourth quarter, he shot 3 and he dunked 5 and passed the ball. And man, shut the fuck up. We almost at the end of days and y'all niggas still watching basketball. Maybe children, like I said at the beginning of this live. The only people who have the ability to be misled and the right to be misled is young people. And the only reason that they're going to be misled is because your ass as a parent, as an adult, is not leading them down the right path. Because if we as adults lead everybody behind us down the right path, then everybody will go down the right path. And we'll have a better nation of fucking people. But since we're a people of weak, new bad people who agendas and allow agendas to take control of our lives without questioning it, we have no reality for ourselves. Most of y'all have no reality for yourself. I be hearing people say shit like, we're gonna go to the gay rally and we're gonna do this gay, that. And I be thinking, just because you're a homosexual doesn't mean that you have to do a bunch of shit in groups with homosexuals. Like, being a homosexual does not exclude, and I'm not a homosexual, I'm talking about the ones who are. Being homosexual does not exclude you from anything in society, my nigga. Like, it's so weird. It's like a gang. It's like a cult. Gay people are so, like in a gang and a cult, they only want to be around gay people. It's like, they're such, either they're the over evangelical gays, like, because gay people be overly evangelical, trying to spread that shit on everybody and pass it on to everybody, or they be the ones who be real weird and recluse because they feel a way about doing it. So they just be by themselves with other gays to feel comfortable. Those ones. The insecure gays and the over-exerted ones who goddamn want to pollute and pass the torch to everybody. The evangelicals. You know what I'm saying? It's all an agenda-based lifestyle, man. It's not your reality. It's an agenda that you were chose to adhere to, and now you ain't got nothing else to live with, so you pushing that shit on anybody else you meet because you've been brainwashed with it yourself. This is agendas. Democrats, let's go. A Democrat. I'm a black Democrat. I've been a Democrat my whole life. Just because you have voted for some Democratic presidents or you adhere with some Democratic policies, as a United States individual citizen, you are not anything but a citizen, a voter, and an individual. Until you group up and get collected and group up with people, you're just an individual citizen. So who you vote for does not make you a fucking Democrat. Because niggas who say they're Democrats, have you ever been to a government meeting? Have you ever been to a Congress meeting? Have you ever went to a city council meeting and put your hand up and spoke and got your little 2 minutes to speak? Hell no, you haven't. So you're not a Democrat. You just vote Democratic. People are so dumb and lost in their brainwashed ideologies, they lose track and sight of who they are or could fucking be. Most people will never be who they're supposed to be because you fed into too many ideologies. Let me say that again. Most people will never be who they're supposed to be and born to be because they fed into too many man-made ideologies. You got young men 7 feet tall, young men 7 feet tall, who's really a giant, who's really supposed to be a damn near treated like a god on earth, right? Because he comes from the giant class. He comes from the ancient race of giants. So he's supposed to be treated as that old relic race because the giants was an old relic race from back in the day. Now us giants are just mixed into the populace, and we've been inbred. So like you got niggas like me who's 6'4" and big, tall, handsome giants. It's a bunch of giants out here in society. But let me tell you something. Just because you're a giant, like when all my life growing up, niggas would be like, bro, do you play basketball? Huh? All my life, since I'm 6'4" and shit, big tall man, size 13-foot shoe, big giant, right? All my life, people are like, you play basketball, bro? Do you play basketball? You play basketball, bro? You should ball. You should play basketball. You should try out for the team. And the whole time I'm in a choir class singing. The whole time I'm in poetry class. The whole time I'm in early childhood development class. I didn't want to be no fucking sport buffoon baboon. I don't want to be no giant running up and down the basketball court. And then I see when I was little, I seen how the game was. Let me explain to y'all young men, for all you young men who might think you want to be an athlete, you might think you want to be in the NFL, you might think you want to be in the NBA. Let me save your life right now. Let me save you 10 years of hard work and dedication that you might not get nothing out of. Hold on. First off, what is the probability of getting into the NBA?
According to FanArch, according to NCAA statistics, only about 1.2% of all college men's basketball players end up getting drafted by an NBA team. This statistic alone underscores the highly competitive nature of basketball at the professional level.
Did you hear what she said? Only 1.2% niggas in college is getting drafted to the NBA. But she said this statistic is contrary to what motherfucker, how much niggas is playing basketball. Like, she basically, Allen Iverson basically just told you, it's really too many niggas playing basketball and you ain't gonna get picked. That's what she told you. See, that's what I hear. Whatever you want to hear, you hear hope, faith, and bullshit. I hear 1.2% out of the top college players get picked. So guess what that means? You're not going to the NBA. Guess what that means? You will work your whole life trying to get to the NBA. But guess what? Bronny James is getting put in. Bronny James got put on to the NBA when Bronny James didn't even barely score no points in college. He was one of the lowest scorers in his, I think, in his whatever he was playing, whatever his position was. One of the lowest scorers in college. But because he's LeBron James Jr. or LeBron James' son, he's getting ushered into the NBA. Do you not know? Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is not a fucking celebrity. His daddy was that nigga. Dale Curry. See, all you young niggas, y'all don't know the game. Big Betty, I'm here to show you. It's all a waste of your time. Develop yourself instead of trying to be a part of these fucking agendas. Fuck the NBA. Fuck the NFL. Be the best man you can be. Be the best woman you can be. Nigga talking about NBA, WNBA, WNBA. It's a rap for that shit. WNBA don't even make money. Cheryl Swoops and all them is desperate for money right now. The women who pioneered that shit. The women who were the first women to be the best at that shit. The ones who sold the whole image of having a WNBA. Cheryl Swoops and all them ladies. They ain't getting no motherfucking money. Nobody watching them. They can't even give away them free tickets for you to go watch WNBA. Keep it real. And y'all better stop living these fake ass lives, bro. Now everybody like, brother, you so negative, bro. You just keep talking shit, man. Damn. It is what it is, brown hair, baby. You gonna get the real, or you gonna go on anywhere else and get some fake shit? The choice is yours. And I'm gonna tell you, the real is what it is. You can't goddamn act like something ain't what it ain't.
I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest, for the ones that identify as cats.
Whoa!
I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest, for the ones that identifies as cat or dog.
Is this the truth? Was that the truth? Or was that a fucking personal delusion? Personal identity crisis delusion. That nigga got motherfucking multiple personality. He got multiple personality disorder. The fuck is you talking about? That is mental psychosis. Let that nigga go to a motherfucking therapist or a psychiatrist and tell me his report. That nigga got multiple personality disorder. He's got psychosis. That nigga's probably delusional. He's probably got PTSD. That nigga probably got every diagnosis in the fucking book. The nigga's so broken. Man, that nigga's broken. Broken. The fuck out of here. I ain't disrespecting the beautiful black woman, dog, cat, man. I ain't disrespecting him. He played himself. He played himself. Soros can't even pay for that, baby. That ain't George Soros, V. That ain't George Soros, V. That's motherfucking delusions of grandeur. That is the delusion of grandeur. That is America. That is what America told you could do. Be all that you can be in the Army Reserve. That nigga's being all he can be. He's a black woman, a cat, and a dog, and a white man. Damn, that nigga's fucking multiple personality disorder. Ah, damn. You can't tell that nigga nothing. And he said, you better have a litter box. Man, I got a litter box, right? If I see that big nigga squatting in my litter box taking a shit, what you gonna? If you see that nigga in your litter box taking a shit, what you gonna do? And he's sitting there going, nah, for real. He's going. Man, what you gonna do? That big ass nigga taking a shit in your litter box and then he scratches the shit over with his hand. What you gonna do? And leave it there. And he leave a big one there. What you gonna do? And he says, no. I identify as a cat. Boom. Man, you better get that shit up out my litter box. Boy, we gonna have a problem. Boy, you better get that motherfucking shit out of my litter box. Get the shit out of my litter box and get the fuck out of my house right now. Get the shit out the litter box and get out the house right now. Is that how you gonna react or what? You see a big ass, because you know he about 6 foot. He about 6 foot and about 250. He's a big face nigga. He's a big face nigga. Look.
Identifies as cat or dog.
Big face.
I am a beautiful black woman.
This shit too easy. It's too easy, man. We eat cats in this, man. It's too easy, man. This shit is too easy. It's too easy. We did this to ourselves. Who's coming to save that nigga? First off, he's gonna be like, no, I need a woman officer. I don't want a male officer. I need a woman officer assistant. I'm not comfortable. No, I need a veterinarian now. I need a veterinarian. I am a dog right now. That nigga say he's a dog, a cat, and a beautiful black woman. Yo. Hey, yo. Like my kids say, hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hold up. This nigga a beat face ass nigga, boy. Hey, yo. Beat face, boy.
I am a beautiful black woman that also sometimes identifies as a cat or a dog. So I hope you got a leash or a litter box for your guest for the ones that identifies as cat or dog.
Nigga, if you come over my house and shit in my litter box, it's a problem. It's a problem. Seamus is V, you stupid, girl. You stupid. It's a problem you come in my house with that bullshit. Boy, you come in my house and squat over on my litter box. First off, you're a dog, you're a cat, so you can't shut the door behind yourself. You ain't even gonna shut the door when you go in the bathroom because you're a cat. You're just gonna go to the litter box. I'm gonna be able to see you in the bathroom. Man, bro. There is no race, only shades of weed. I heard that shit before. That's bullshit though, but I heard that. The colors, I heard that, the color scheme. That's color scheme shit, bro. That's painter shit. We're not painters. We're not painters. You get what I'm saying? I know I heard that before, bro. That's painter shit. That's for artists and painters. We're not artists and painters, bro. We're real humans, bro, where our mamas and daddies were born a certain parentage, and they mamas and daddies were born a certain parentage, and they mamas and daddies were born a certain parentage, and they mamas and daddies were born a certain parentage. Ain't no such thing as motherfucking shades of wheat. I don't want to hear none of that propaganda shit. That's another people passing propaganda around. Bro, motherfuckers started from somewhere, bro. All of us started from somewhere, bro. Ain't nobody on this planet just motherfucking came from, let's put it what I'm saying. Everybody on this planet came from two specific people, and they all started a generation of generations of generations. And your mama, your great originators, whoever they were, whatever they were, whether they were Nordic white, black, charcoal black, African black, Jamaican black, Indus Kush black, no matter where you from, you are something. Some of us are muddled down and watered down and blended up. You got niggas like me. My grandmama was black and Indian. My daddy's black, Indian, black, like his daddy. I don't know what my granddaddy. So whatever my granddaddy's was, my mama's mama was Irish and German. Her mama was my granddaddy was black, so my mama was mixed with Irish, German, and black. So man, we're all mixed up. But let me explain something to you about that shades of wheat bullshit, how that's bullshit. If you go get the AI, aka Allen Iverson, if you swab your mouth right now and give AI your MyHeritage account shit, they'll be able to tell exactly how much of what everything you are. So that proves that shit is bullshit. We are definitely born of heritage. We all have born of different regions and different bloodlines. So, it's just the thing about it is we all need to unite no matter what bloodline we're born in. That's the thing. We need to stop thinking your bloodline is more important or less important than my bloodline. That's the problem. We're all feeding into too many fucking ideologies. I'm preaching the gospel. I'm preaching the gospel to freedom. Because when you stop saying, I'm a gay, black woman, this and that, now guess what you are? Now you have to figure out who you are. You might be black, you might be doing some gay shit, you might be this, but guess what? Who are you? What are you? What are you going to bring to this planet? What are you doing in this planet? How are you living in this planet? Why are you living in this planet? You understand what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers don't understand. You're not your ideology that you identify with. You are what you do in this planet. For real, Lab, Tabby Cat, all this shit. People are really gone out here, man. People are really gone out here to where people want to believe something so comfortable, so bad. People want to believe something so bad, they will believe anything, man. Life is so rough. Niggas need a way out so bad they will do and think anything. Because a lot of people realize once you meet a holy person or a righteous person, you realize that you have a lot of work to do. Once you meet a decent person, a good person, you realize you have a lot of fucking work to do. And the motivation that seeing a person who is in better situation than you should motivate you to do better, not make you hate. Every time I see somebody doing better than me, because I study the best of the best. Every time I see somebody who done better than me or spoke more eloquent or been better than me, I study myself and dig deeper in myself to better myself, not to compete with that man, but to better myself to where I can be what I would like to see in another person. Like when I see greatness in another person, I can build myself up to be that great or greater or to the same greatness. So it could be two of the great type people out here or a few greatness out here, because it shouldn't always be one person trying to be great and trying to be decent. We should every last person on this planet should strive and be striving to be great and decent. All of us. It shouldn't just be one person telling you you can be better, you can eat better, you can think better. It should be all of us telling you, don't buy that, don't eat that. But see, when you cannot push your views onto others, you just have to be the ayat. You just have to be, in Islam, they call it the ayat, the living proof. I'm not a Muslim, but I studied all of them. In Islam, they call it the ayat, the living proof. In real life, you don't have to try to push your views on everybody else. You just need to be the living proof. And your views will be pushed. Plant the seed. Exactly. Like Shamelessly V said, plant the seed. Everybody want to be the one, but in order to be the one, you got to be the one, the best one of yourself, the best version of yourself. You don't get praise until you're able to be praised. You don't get praise until you're able to be praised. The only people who get that fake praise is those fake celebrities. And that's because they get propagated and pushed up into your face and glamorized and glorified so people like you could look up to them and look down upon yourself. See, when I watch them propagate a new artist and push them up to the heights and the front of fronts, I'd be like, yo, this shit fake. Because just 3 months ago when that nigga was on his grind doing his thing, you know, and I was liking it, and people, real artists, real supporters was liking this person, people was like, yo, that shit whack, this and that. But as soon as the media and the masses push somebody and tell everybody who to like, everybody be like, oh, that's hot, this is hot. That's how brainwashed most of y'all are. And why I said we did this shit to ourselves. Motherfuckers believe in nothing but master and nothing else. People don't believe in nothing but master and nothing else. Niggas don't believe in they self. Motherfuckers don't believe in their daddy. Motherfuckers don't believe in their uncle. Motherfuckers don't believe in their brothers. Motherfuckers don't believe in nobody but maybe mama and grandmama. Probably that. That's it. And that's if she was decent. Ain't nobody getting no praise and no honor and dignity in our society. But y'all niggas is going to these goddamn rapping concerts every day, ain't you? But y'all niggas going to see artists and rappers perform every day. Yeah. You won't give your brother $1. You won't give Big Betty, you won't donate $1 to Big Betty, but you'll go out and give pay $1,000 to see Beyonce perform some old tired ass songs. Make it make sense. When Big Betty and people like me are telling you how to be better versions of yourself every fucking day in and day out, preaching and teaching the holy, righteous word. And motherfuckers, just because, let me tell y'all why people don't adhere to the righteous word. A lot of people are so far gone into their ideologies. A lot of people are so far gone into evil, and a lot of people are so far gone into the realm of darkness that they might feel like or might realize that they can't come out of it. So you might not want to adhere or listen to somebody preaching a decent word because you might feel like you can't never do that with your life. Like some people like these little young brothers out here who are out here killing each other, they know they can never make it into heaven. They know they're not good people. They know their days are coming. All the young brothers out here who killing each other and murdering each other and spinning on each other, they know their day is coming. And they live like their day is coming. They don't cherish nobody. They don't cherish nothing. They burn through everything, living fast and reckless because they know their time is coming. That little nigga Julio Fulio, before he died, he was puffing vape, but like he was puffing on air. That little nigga puffed the vape like he was puffing on air. He'd skinny as fuck, unhealthy as fuck. He wanted to die. These little niggas is knowing they're gonna die because they're living a life of sin. So I understand a lot of people who've lived the life of sin for so long, you know your time is coming. You know you ain't got nothing really good coming for you. I understand it. But that doesn't mean you can't change. That doesn't mean you can't try. That doesn't mean you can't help your younger generation behind you. Because just because you were a piece of shit, you can use your testimony to not see anybody else become a piece of shit behind you. Do you see what I mean? Just because you were a piece of shit, use your testimony to stop anybody else from being a piece of shit. That's how we make it better. The things I'm telling people about it so they won't fail in life. The relationship shit, everything I know, I'm trying to spread because it's all vital information to make us all better if you listen and apply it. Like after this, I'm doing some schoolwork with my kids. And it's like you gotta apply the knowledge, man. My oldest son showed me today that mama don't even matter. And I gave him the best mother and near perfect. Yep. Today he ripped my heart out and then stomped it. Yeah, yeah. But that's not him, mama. That's him. Mama, that's not him. That's him feeding into all these goddamn worldly agendas. These worldly agendas and these worldly ideologies have us fucked up right now. This man versus woman agenda that's going on right now is an old Willie Lynch agenda. We know this. I know this. It's the oldest trick in the book, but this shit is having such an effect on us. Like, it's like nobody knows what to do or how to even do it. Like I was at last night. I was at the laundromat, and the laundry machine didn't have no coins, right? No coins in it. No coins. I'm unplugging it, pre-plugging it. It wasn't working. I was pissed. I had already loaded my laundry, poured in my soaps, all that. I was pissed. It was like 12 at night. Ain't no stores but two gas stations and bars open. That's it. Where I live, it's bar town. Only gas stations and bars is open. I'm fucked. I ain't got a quarter. So I went to one gas station. The dude, he know me, so he gave me $10 worth of coins. I needed at least $30 worth of quarters to do the laundry. I needed it. So I went to the gas station. He shitted on me. He ain't got enough for it. Yeah, old bastard. I got out of there. I went to the bar. When I went to the bar, I was in that motherfucker. I was like, because I know that it be pool and shit going on in the bar. So pool tables usually cost quarters. So I was like, hold on, I'm going to read it. Hold on, I'm going to read it. I got the quarters from the bar, right? When I was in the bar, y'all, I seen a bunch of women in there, right? A bunch of women and shit. And then I was thinking in my head, because as I'm doing laundry, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking in my head, like, if you're doing laundry, I mean, if you're at the bar at 12 at night, where are your kids at? And then I'm thinking in my head, I'm out here scuffling and trying hard to clean clothes and blankets and shit for my family, my house and shit. Like, I'm working hard to provide for my kids. And then I'm like, people are literally doing nothing with their time. And I said to myself, I was like, damn, this is messed up. I said, this is where all the mamas is at. Your ass supposed to be at home with the baby. At 12 o'clock, yeah, you need to be having some fun. But no, man, we need to be focused on building our families up right now. We're not gearing on the right direction right now, y'all. It's sad. I love y'all. I got to go. My phone's about to die. I love y'all. For real, for real. I appreciate all the ones who listen and really take heed to the message, because it's a real message. It's not fake fantasy bullshit. But dang, y'all. We got to do something, man. But it's our fault that this all happened to us, man. It really is. It's up to us to change. Because once we get better, then everything else gets better. I preach the same shit every day. I'm going to go cook. Got to go eat. Big homie, big baddie.